We've been in the after-school program for over 5 years. In that time, we experienced a lot. A lot of learning, a lot of curiosity, and a lot of opportunities.
As a tutor, I remember my days as a tutor, searching Pinterest or Google, trying to find something and then taking that and creating a lesson. But there was always that disconnect. The lessons that might have been on Google are not geared towards after school. You have to spend some time to shift it.
The challenge of making a lessons plan is just have a hard time finding, if I did find a picture of something I wanted to do, I didn't know what material they used or if they used glue, hot glue, or anything like that.
Lesson planning is it takes so long, so much of your time, especially if you're going to school and you have other jobs and stuff.
I know a lot of our staff are challenged sometimes with time and that kind of thing to actually come up with something to do for, with the students.
We saw the challenges that site leads were experiencing when it comes to having lesson plans. So we created a platform called the reSource Portal. The reSource Portal is a repository for educators to access lesson plans from 16 different categories, ranging from arts and crafts, social and emotional needs, and so much more.
The fact that there's a system for it, that there's a format that does not change, and that every single detail is laid out so that you know you have to participate in that. So the expectations, the objective, that sets a standard for all programs so that no matter what program you're at, you know that each tutor knows what they're responsible for.
But with these lessons that are on the lesson plan repo, these are already geared towards after-school programs and expanded learning. So it's really making the tutors' jobs and our paraprofessionals, it's giving them more time to be with students and less time prepping their lessons.
Yeah, it's literally so many different websites, but all put in one, So it makes it so much easier. You don't have to spend, oh my God, scrolling, shutting tabs.
For new tutors, it's a resource that I didn't have as a tutor. So having those examples and setting the standard for what a good lesson plan looks like is great. But then also for the vet tutors that have other things to do outside of researching and writing and justifying what they're doing to their site lead, that's a time saver.
And so there's a lot of enrichment activities that have been vetted already and just really top-level, top-notch enrichments that are on the website. And so that's the main reason why we had them come out, just to help us really kind of raise the level. We're trying to get higher and higher and just more and more engaging, more creative with our students, so that we get more of our students to come to our after-school program.
The goal with the resource portal was to help educators make lesson planning easier so that they can spend more time focusing on their students and their programs. The pandemic created a lot of disconnections within the community. We noticed before the pandemic that schools had a lot of resources available to their communities, but had a challenge in having the right tools to share that information. When the pandemic came, it made it clear that communities had little to no awareness of their programs. From that challenge came the opportunity to create the Repo websites, a website made for your program to highlight and bring awareness for all to see, especially parents. We learned a lot from the pandemic. We saw the challenges of administration not being able to see the amazing programs that their sites were producing. With that, we decided to create the Repo community. The Repo community is a private social network created to connect school districts, county offices of education, and is an all-in-one place for admins to see what their programs are doing.
I just feel like the opportunities that Quiq Labs has, there's great things that they can bring to programs to ease the systems that are already in place and help us connect as a region, as a state, and across the board. I think that we can do better in expanded learning, and they're going to be a great tool for us all.
I think we all know that's kind of where things are going with careers. So to have those kind of opportunities for our students, not only are they fun and engaging and just things that really keep kids' attention, but they're great career builders too, and just a great path for really very lucrative careers. So it's a win-win all the way around.
The big opportunity that is in our hands now is how can we help your community? No two communities are the same, but likely their desire to make their programs better are. Sign up for a free demo today and let us help you make your community better.